Westhoff goes for home.
Dixon getting accustomed to kicks. Port Adelaide with the upper hand in 1. They've conceded possession. Over the top of the pack. Hartlett sends the ball on its way. A good mark under the circumstances.
Quick kick is just so creative that the coach has just given him the freedom to experiment and take the game on, knowing that he's just all class. For the team. Got the distance and the accuracy. Brisbane get the badly needed goal. The power trail.
Ryder got a fist on it. Andrews onto the ball. Hartlett collects. Well, yes, he is a bully, but he's not a mean bully. He's more a teacher, the kind of guy who'd take your lunch money and invest it for you. Works it across the ground. Like the song says, don't you just need someone to shove? Andrews sends the ball on its way. Humps with the torpedo.
Martin really wears his heart on his sleeve. He slams that on the boot. Solid defensive tactics displayed. Gray goes for goal. Frost having no trouble taking that one.
Bumps the pigskin. Marked by Rich. Sends it on its way. Pasternak, the better man there. Jams it on the boot. He shouldn't have bothered. Pick up by Beams. Gains possession. He gets another possession. Ball up in the centre square.
It gets tapped. Really quick hands to get the ball out from that tackle.
Ball up cool. Rydick without a touch. The clearance by Martin. Hartlett lays it off by hand. Pasternak kicks it. He takes an uncontested mark.
Martin's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Ryder gets the tap, able to grab it on the half volley. Booted by Boak. Bonfries takes the mark. Well, you've kicked a few in your time. Do you give him much of a chance from here, Richard?
Most players at this level.
Bonfries goes goalward. It's true. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Tapped by Ryder. Pittard delivers a nice bump for Martin. Jonas doesn't waste that opportunity. His kicking is unbelievable. Some people don't go that far for their holidays. He's got the football now. Lovely hand pass. Hits the man. Ryder off the side of his boot. And the ball goes over the boundary line. Close to goal. Umpire throws the ball in. Martin punches. Casanova would have been jealous of that picker. He kicks it, gun barrel stroke. Good fist. Martin on the ball at the moment. With the ball now.
Ball up.
Good tap from Martin. With the quick hands. Robinson is starting to get a lot of the football. The first quarter is over and the Lions trailing by 65.
The Power could be happy with the early scoreboard pressure they are applying to Brisbane. They are setting the standard out there and it will be interesting to see how Brisbane can come back after the break.
The first quarter ends with some... The second term is underway.
Winning means you're willing to go longer, work harder and give more than anyone else.
Westhoff starts in, his shadow beside him. Where else would it be? Well, depends on the side. Gardner with the kick. He gets above the crowd. Choose to kick it. Great grab. Beams sends the ball on its way.
The Lions have taken plenty of marks, but they haven't converted enough into goals. That's why they find themselves trailing. He lays off the pass, gets a handball to the running man. Gardner didn't waste the opportunity. Westhoff getting a free kick. He plays
Let's
on.
play on.
He's got a handball away. Westhoff's given away the free kick.
Andrews with the kick. Beams wins the marking contest.
Well, Brisbane haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure that's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way. Sending it on its way.
Gray picks it up, lobs the handball. Hartley hand passes to space and hopes for the best. Pittard pummels in. Rockcliffe manages to get the handball out of the pack. The ball was thrown. Free kick for Westhoff. Westhoff with the inside 50. Martin gathers it. He gets his hands on the footy. Is in his possession. He can't believe his luck. He's got the goals to himself. That's 3 in a row for Port Adelaide. Port Adelaide starting to exert some dominance over Brisbane with the lead of 84-13. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Martin not even close to getting a hit out. He might have to take a leaf out of the Karate Kid and sweep the knee. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Quick hands find the running player. What was he thinking? Westhoff kicks. Ryder marks. He's on a 30-degree angle, a long way out. Shot at goal by Ryder. It's in the air. Ryder gets the goal from a long way out. That's 4 in a row for the Power. The Power by 77.
Ryder really wears his heart on his sleeve.
Martin wasn't even close to that tap, and he'd be crazy to think that type of effort will win anytime soon. Shot by Dixon. He was celebrating the moment that left his boot. Dixon getting his 4th right there.
Dixon shown a lot of character with his recent performances.
Ryder outstretches his opponent to win the right. Beams has the ball. Moves it quickly by hand. Has clearly been shopping at Clangers or us. Taylor couldn't hang on to that one.
Impey loves the physical side of the game. A good contested mark there. Robertson slams the ball to his boot. Kept his composure then. Taylor puts his boot on it. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. He gets it under pressure.
Bumps the pigskin. Rockcliffe got under it. Kicks beyond the wing. Buick lays it off to the running man. Approaching the goals now. You can see them top kicking like that. It's not the score he was looking for. Great mark over the pack.
Beams, it's got a decent leap on him, but there's still some room for improvement. Bell has a kick. Jonas gives away the free, pushing it back. They really need a goal on board now. A much needed goal for Brisbane.
The Ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Big leap. A favourable bounce. Ball up in the centre square. Martin taps. A favourable bounce. The ball in the hands of Rockcliffe. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Atley clearly doesn't get enough attention, finding the running player. A mark by Ryder. A low stabbing kick. Able to grab it on the half volley. The loose ball scooped up. He receives the handball. Young steers the ball towards goal. He'll be happy with that. He's enjoying himself right now. He's smiling like the only shark at a shipwreck. Clean tap by Ryder. He has the ball, booted by Westhoff. Well, he gave it a shot. He kicks quickly. Scoops up the ball. The ball jarred loose. Gets a handball away towards the man on the run. Bonfries likes his chances for goal. The Power leads by 88. All is in readiness.
Ryder will give you a competitive contest in every hit-out, I can assure you of that. But the midfielders are going to have to work really hard to earn the centre clearances off his ruck work. It's Port Adelaide with the lead over the Lions.
He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Frost would like to think he hits all his targets, and for the most part, he does that. Boak with the spill. The ball is gathered.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Martin punches it. All of a sudden the ball has become a hot potato, quickly disposed of by Jonas. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Gains possession. He has the ball. Goes short with a hand pass. Punishing kick from Jonas. Eamon swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. He's got the footy in his hands. Ryder taking aim. There's a vast chasm between him and the goals ahead. Dixon marks it. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. So they tell me he's looking to add another. Port Adelaide lead Brisbane 115-20.
Dixon on his wrong foot isn't his preferred option, but he's still competent enough off that foot.
Rockcliffe comes away with the ball. That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back.
Play on.
Boak collects it. Squeezes out a handball. Kicked by Beams. Pittard with the mark. His kicking is unbelievable. Some people don't go that far for their holidays. Interception. Pass by Boak. Bonfries runs in. Bonfries steers the ball towards goal. The Power with the advantage as they lead the Lions 121-20.
Bonfries on his wrong foot isn't his preferred option, but he's still competent enough off that foot.
He wins the contest. Dixon getting into position for the kick. 30 metres from home. Not the easiest of angles, this one. He's taking the shot from about 30 degrees. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball.
Ryder is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion.
Punch by Martin. Handball short. Robinson handing it back now. He gives the ball away. He has the ball. Ryder kicks an ugly-looking one here. I think it came off the other side of the boot. He picked it up off the ground. He gains possession, puts the head down as he runs in. Marks. 35 metres out. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. 40 metres from home.
The Power have just backed their pace and skills, and they've been rewarded on the scoreboard. It's been pretty impressive.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Hits the running man. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Athlete gathers it. Kicked by Jonas. Rockcliffe from behind.
Brisbane haven't taken many marks inside their 50. They need to be more aggressive and create some room, or they'll find themselves far too behind on the scoreboard. He boots it. That's a mark. He boots it. Robinson catches it. Sending it on its way. Taylor with the ball.
Gets boot to leather. The mark is taken by Jones.
Puts boot to ball. He takes a strong mark.
Slams it on the boot. Gets a handball away. He grabs it on the run. Down goes Martin. Jams it on the boot now. Pollock couldn't complete the mark. Rockcliffe is getting the ball again and again. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. Boak kicks it out of congestion. Bonfries decides to send it to open space. Rydick misses very wide. The Power over. The Lions by 114. Disappointing kick there.
Frost's really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. Rockcliffe with the mark. He's evading ghosts. Westhoff picks up the ball. Good hand skills there. Amon with the shot.
Advantage, play
The
on.
goal for Port Adelaide. The Power are really looking the goods with the lead over Brisbane.
Rydick aims for his man on the ground. He boots it from the pack. The ball free. Big man does nicely. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Picture perfect drop punt. Caught. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop pass. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. It's in the air. Goal. The Lions should really pack up and go home at this stage. Rydick with the hit. Martin gets a nice bump from Bieber. Rockcliffe handball short. He's heading for home. It's an understatement to say they really need this one. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Austin plays on. Slams it on the boot. Marks. Lines it up. Choose to kick it. Out of bounds it goes. Looks like we'll have a throw in. The ruckman hard at it. Ryder thumps it forward. Soccer kick. He really should have made more of that. Well, they've got a point, but it won't be enough to get them back into this. They'll be disappointed with that effort. Buick marks it. Sends it on its way. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Hamilman will need to pull something special out here. Slams it on the boot. Good mark by Leicester. Going for goal number 1. It's going. Leicester scoring from a long bomb. Gets his first. Kicks the goal. That'll be a team lifter.
Leicester has the ability, I think, to be a 20 to 30 a goal season player.
Horrible kick by Jonas. Hands like dinner plates. Can he kick it from here, Richo?
I reckon the distance might be too much from here, Dennis.
Gardner is streaming past and gets the footy. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richo.
You're right, Dennis. He's an absolute ball magnet.
It was touched. Only a point for Westhoff. It's not the score he was looking for. Boat from behind. Kicks. Ball over the boundary line. The ball has been thrown in. Ryder aims for his man on the ground. There'll be a ball up close to goal. Hipwood outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. The bouncing ball is controlled. Just in time with that kick. Is in his possession. Rockcliffe again, Richard.
Yes, he's giving 100% right now.
Westhoff with a kick as he gets pulled down by Young. A good second term with the power, 141 versus Brisbane 34.
It looks like the Lions have not been themselves in the first half. I'll tip them to come out firing in the second half. But for Port Adelaide fans out there, it certainly has been a polished first half performance.
Let's take a look at the stats, Richo.
Both teams are sitting fairly even on the board in marking contests. Both teams are neck and neck for handball disposals.
The third quarter has begun.
The best athletes in the world are those willing to push harder than anyone else and go through more pain than anyone else too.
He gets his hands on the footy, finding the running player. Intercepted by Andrews. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Westhoff gets it behind. Disappointing kick there. The mark spoiled for Robinson.
Bo can be aggressive, but his persistence and commitment really does need some work. Ebert kicks the ball. Pittard collects it. Good hand skills there. Westhoff heading for goal. Port Adelaide get the goal.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Hipwood not even close to getting a hit out. He might have to take a leaf out of the Karate Kid and sweep the knee. He gets it above the crowd.
Gardner takes a lot of marks during a game, but a lot of them seem to be juggled. If he can just get cleaner hands on the ball, it's just going to give his opponents less chance to spoil in the contest. Westhoff scoops up the ball.
He gets tackled as he hands it off. Clean pickup by Rockcliffe. Pittard with the pass. Pollock making his way in. Let's hope he's compensated for the win. Look at that. He's put it through. Westhoff puts them further in front. Port Adelaide in front. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Ryder aims for his man on the ground. The bouncing ball is controlled. Ebert gains possession through the interception. Going for goal number 1. Catch by Monfries. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. That's 2 in a row for the power. The power in front.
Monfries is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Claimed by Ryder. Andrews with the football. Beams manages to get the handball out of the pack. Like working in a telephone box. Look at him go. Unfortunately, he's out of space. Like working in a telephone box out there. And they slammed the door shut. Hipwood got a fist on it. Lucky bounce collected. Caught with the ball.
Holding the ball, that.
Kick by Outlet. Great mark. Gray pounds it long to his teammates. Caught. Dixon lines it up. 35 metres out. And he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him. He's driven that ball hard, but it's a miss. It's not the score he was looking for.
Frost has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. Solid use of the body then. Hand passes to the running man. Solid defensive tactics displayed. Young heading for goal. Jeez, poor kicking.
That's one area of his game that does need improvement. We'll look for a quick option here. A pinpoint pass is the key. Rockcliffe looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Bumps the pigskin. Good mark by Robertson.
The Lions just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. Amon passes it. Frost gets the intercept. Gardner receives the ball.
Rockcliffe again, Richo.
You're right, Dennis. He's an absolute ball magnet.
Bring it back.
Rockcliffe with the kick. Nice mark under pressure. Puts boot to ball. A great effort.
Rockcliffe is very clever when dealing with tags. He loves taking heavier taggers that lack pace into space where a foot race becomes important. Coaches just love players like him. Sending it on its way, there's no contest for that mark. He kicks to the lead. Bell shot.
Bell drives the ball towards goal. That shot wasn't meant to hit the flag. Out of bounds, dangerous spot near the goal. He steadies now in front of goal. Sees the leading man and sends the ball in that direction. Jonas with a perfect drop punt. The mark spoiled for Hipwood.
Hiddard can be aggressive, but his persistence and commitment really does need some work. Strong mark there. Gardner with the kick. He grabs it.
Bastenak sends one up towards the wing. Ebert catches. Anything that goes that far needs a stewardess. Hipwood gathers it with the ball now. He gets another possession. Hiddard looking to make them pay for that turnover. Bastenak throws the ball. Free kick. Booted by Boak. He's got the footy in his hands. Andrews has had plenty of it, Richo.
Yes, he's had it again, Dennis. He just seems to be everywhere tonight.
He's had lots of touches this match. Out of nowhere, the ball shoots out of the pack. Going for goal number one. Great, nowhere near goal. He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Well, fortune favours the brave. It's time Brisbane stopped playing safe with their possession and took the game on. Boak takes the mark. He gets boot to the ball. Dixon with good strong hands. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Dixon with the shot. Oh, he's missed it.
The Power starting to exert some dominance over the Lions with the lead of 164 to 34. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Nice hands. Here's a chance for Pittard. A monster kick will be required from here. Pittard hammers the ball for goal. Caught by Frost. His kicking is unbelievable. Some people don't go that far for their holidays. Lining up the goal now. 60 metres out. Low kick. Monfries takes the mark. 45 metres out. Off the side of the boot. Terrible kick. Nice mark there. Dixon lines it up. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines the shot up. 30 metres out. Port Adelaide over. Brisbane by 136. Tap to advantage. Pittard comes away with the ball. He gives the ball away. Andrews finds his man on the move. Rydek runs in. Rydek hammers the ball for goal. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Lining up the goal now. 20 metres out. Get back in from this position. The Power leads by 137. Disappointing kick there.
It's time to roll the dice out there and see how the game might open up. Yes, Brisbane might get hurt on the rebound, but I think more scoring opportunities will present themselves. He slams that on the boot. Dixon with great hands. He lines it up with the goal. Dixon has a kick. The ball's up. Magnificent goal.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Claimed by Ryder. He has the ball. He gives the ball away. Has it now. Tackled, but gets the handball off. Hipwood dishes it off by hand. He just can't get out of the action. Never looked like going through. Fair to say that'll have little impact on the scoreboard.
Play on.
That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
The Power just seem to hit every target with their disposal. They're just incredibly efficient in this match. Westhoff takes a shot. The mark will be paid. Dixon taking aim.
The ball is slammed towards goal by Dixon. That's 4 in a row for the Power. Port Adelaide by 148. Definitely palmed to advantage. Lucky bounce collected. Well, it could be worse, I suppose, Richard.
We might as well have just dropped the ball on the ground, Dennis.
Robinson marks it.
Robinson is a great mark on the lead, but he can sometimes get worked under the ball in the contest. If he can lift his overhead capability, he will be a star. Head down, going for goal. Dixon with the mark.
As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. 25 metres out. Nice kick. It's raining goals. Hallelujah. Dixon extends the lead from that kick. Guided by Ryder is in his possession. Gets a handball away. Quick hands find the running player. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Bill just squeezes the kick out. Austin puts the ball in the hands of fate. He handballs it. Kicks. Hipwood catches. Puts boot to ball. Marks.
Robinson can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match.
Levy the better man there. He has a mighty kick at the footy. No, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Takes that one strongly. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. Beams tries his luck with a shot at goal. Beams with a massive goal. That's 2 now. He's playing well. Rydek taps. Gains possession. He collects the loose ball. He's been seized with the ball. That's going to be holding it. Kicked by Hipwood. Beams runs past and gets the ball. Great running in, about to kick. The ball crosses the boundary. The ruckmen battle it out. Hipwood with the hit. A favourable bounce. He lays off the pass. Young has his head down now. A goal for the Power. This one gives them an even bigger lead. The Power with a healthy gap on the scoreboard, leading the Lions 195 to 41. Knocks it down in front. Andrews with the football. Hipwood hand passes. Beams gets a hard bump from Bieber. Bumped by Boak. Matheson with a short hand pass. The loose ball picked up. Jonas lays it off by hand. He takes control of the loose ball. Gathered by Rockcliffe. Hipwood gathers it. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. He's able to thread a needle, and that kick comes out of the pack. Jams it on the boot now. Bastanak enjoying a height advantage.
Bastanak really wears his heart on his sleeve. Matheson handballs to the man on the move. Puts boot to ball. He grabs it. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up.
Beams puts the ball in the hands of fate. Picked by Hobbs. Matheson gets the ball. He just can't get out of the action. Hartlett hand passes out to space. Boak sends the ball on its way. And the mark will be paid. Dixon just gauging which way that wind is blowing. 35 metres out. He's on a 30-degree angle. 40 metres out. Dixon shoots it. Is it high enough? Long enough? Straight enough? Port Adelaide over. The Lions by 160. Rydick with the mighty fist. Wow, what a hit. Reminiscent of young, lethal Lee Matthews. Behind posts should be cowering in fear. Brisbane trailing by 160. They have a lot to think about.
They're in front and they deserve to be in front. They stepped up in all areas and really made their opposition look second rate.
A high-scoring third quarter. We should have a great final term. And that's the game. The Power 201 to Brisbane 41. What? Well, they're telling me that's only the end of the third quarter. The scores were very high in that third term. Anything stands out there, Richo, with the stats?
The handball stats show that the two teams are fairly even with 77. In terms of marking, neither team looks to have an advantage.
It looks like this will be an interesting final quarter.
After each game, I always wanted to be able to say I gave all I could. I gave it my best.
Beams won't get that. Bad handball. Rockcliffe bumped off the ball. Goes short with a hand pass. He runs into the goal. This game is slowly slipping out of their grasp. They must convert here. It's not the score he was looking for. Bumps the pigskin. Great mark under pressure.
Bell has no problems mopping up the loose ball. Mistakes are rare for him. It's a nice, strong mark. Ebert boots it. He gets it under pressure. He gets boot to the ball. A nice contested mark.
A little chip kick from Rockcliffe. Works it across the ground. Lucky bounce collected. He shows the quick hands. Gray puts his head down and runs in. Goal to the Power. Port Adelaide have scored the last 3 goals. That could be the final nail in the coffin.
The Power could just absolutely dominating the clearances. No doubt that's why they're winning. Young with the mark, lining it up with the goal now. Young goes for goal. It's on its way. A goal to Port Adelaide. Port Adelaide lead.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball.
Ryder will give you a competitive contest in every hit-out, I can assure you of that. But the midfielders are going to have to work really hard to earn the centre clearances off his ruck work. He did well to spoil in that contest. He hand passes it. It's intercepted. Buick gets bumped, passes by hand.
And he's heading for home. Here he is going for goal number 7. The power in nailing the coffin shut. Tapped by Ryder. Boat onto the ball. He gets a kick out of the pack. Cross takes the mark. Play on is the call. Nice mark under pressure.
Brisbane have been able to take more marks out there, but most of these have been from playing possession footy. They need to start taking a few more risks out there. A shocker of a kick. Good hand skills there. He goes for home. Oh, and he's missed.
Disappointing kick there. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Martin sends one up towards the wing. Marked by Robinson. Gets boot to leather. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Nice work from Westhoff. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Out of bounds it goes. The ball has been tossed in. Ryder got the hit out. Hand passes. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Great going for number 2. So what can we say about that attempt?
That's one of the worst kicks I've ever seen, and I've seen plenty.
Disappointing kick there. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Kicked by Ryder. Nice work from Dixon. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. 25 metres out. That could be the final nail in the coffin. Hit by Ryder. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Going for goal number 1. Nice work from Hipwood. Well, they got that badly needed goal. Can they build on top of this?
Hipwood needs to practice his goal-kicking routine. It helps a player handle any situation in the game. If he does that more often, then he might enter the league of the elite goal kickers. Polek can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Gets a handball to the running man.
Play on.
Score for the Power. The Power are in front.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Punched by Ryder. Is in his possession. Jams it on the boot now. Strong mark. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. 40 metres out. Young with the goal. They increase their lead. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Ryder with the tap. Rockcliffe with the football. Inside 50 now. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Dixon winds it up. Dixon takes aim for goals. What a great goal by Dixon. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game. All is in readiness.
Port Adelaide have just been so dominant in the ruck, and that's been able to give their midfielders so much time and space, and that's why they lead this match. Monfries finds the running player. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Boat by hand.
Intercepted.
Ball up.
Martin with the tap. Andrews gathers it. Has it now. Westhoff with the running catch. Robinson sends the ball on its way. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well.
The Lions just can't find a free man inside 50, and it's really having an impact on the scoreboard.
It's a ball up. Hit by Martin. Beams comes away with the ball. Ryder gets a free kick after throwing the ball. Kicked by Ryder. Catch by Andrews. Handballs from the tackle. Heyman pummels in. Andrews throws it clear as day. Opportunity now for Westhoff. Westhoff takes aim for goals. Dixon gets his mark spoiled.
Frost's got some good spoiling skills on him, but he just needs to apply it more often.
It's not the score he was looking for. He has a few options. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Cleanly picked up. Gets a handball away towards the man on the run. Tackle, but gets the handball off. No, that's just giving the ball away. Port Adelaide could scored the last 3 goals. That could be the final nail in the coffin.
Port Adelaide has an abundance of quality mids and small forwards, and they are just running rings around Brisbane. They aren't worried about playing on because they know they're probably going to get better shots at goal on the run.
Rockcliffe gets a less than pretty drop punt away. Gathers the ball. The ball over the line. The Rucks are going at it. Martin got a fist on it. A favourable bounce. He grabs it on the run. He's kicked that straight into the confectionery stand, out on the full. Out of bounds in the pocket. Nice mark under pressure. He kicks quickly. The mark spoiled for Boak. A big kick by Ebert. Nice work from Harwood. Kicks. Robertson takes it well. Sends the Sharon on its way. And the mark will be paid. Taylor kicks hard along the boundary line. Rockcliffe gains possession. Gets a handball away towards the man on the run. Robinson throws it clear as day. Sends it on its way. Andrews read the play better than anyone else and takes possession.
A good fist. He's got a handball away. Dixon takes possession. Young gives the ball to the running man. He heads into home.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Rydick with the first touch. Beams made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Hamilman starts in, his shadow beside him. Where else would it go? Well, depends on the side. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. The mark is taken by Homsch, finding the running player. Sends the Sharon on its way. He's had lots of touches this match. Robinson decides to send it to open space. Rydick will take the free after the ball was thrown. Punishing kick from Ryder. Harwood claims the ball. That had some power behind it. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
Walk the power. Have managed to rack up a big number of marks. It's easy to see why they're leading this match. Harwood slams the ball to his boot. He gets it under pressure. Puts boot to ball.
Rydick swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. He's been captured with the ball and it's going to be holding it. Gardner getting told to move on. Nice hands. Rydick with a chance if he keeps a cool head. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range.
Frost has some great leadership skills, and leadership is about getting other players involved and being able to take it as well as dishing it out. The only way you're going to get respect from your teammates. Hartlett lines up. Hartlett takes a shot. It's in the air. Hartlett with a long goal. Port Adelaide are in front.
Deft touch from Ryder. He's got the footy in his hands. Kick by Ryder. A clean pickup. The ball came out of the pack like a wet salmon. Boak lining up. A risky proposition from here. He'll need a big kick to make the goals. That ball's travelling. Boak with a great kick. They increase their lead.
Boak is good on both left and right, so kicking off either side is just not an issue for him.
The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Nice mark there. Kick by Gardner. A good mark under the circumstances. Now do you think you can kick this one, Richard?
I don't know if he'll make the distance here, Dennis.
That is stop. And the ball goes out of bounds. Gardner kicks. Young chucks the ball away. Out of nowhere, the ball shoots out of the pack. Score for Port Adelaide. Yet another goal from Dixon, and that puts them further in front. Martin didn't even get close to that tap. Gains possession. Rockcliffe with the hand pass. Ebert picks it up. It's like he has the ball on a string. Gets a handball away. Boak slams it on the boot. A big run to take that back. Perhaps he was trying to audition for the ballet. Heyman thumps the ball for goal. Frost with an easy mark. He lays it on the boot for a giant kick. Takes it well. Pollock getting into position for the kick. And the ball goes over the boundary line, close to goal. Frost with a clinical drop punt. The loose ball picked up. Squeezes out a handball. Dixon plays it off by hand. Young runs in. If this game were being played on water, the Power would be walking on it. That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
Well, fortune favours the brave. It's time the Lions stopped playing safe with their possession and took the game on. He gets boot to the ball. He handballs it. Players with the 1-2.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. First hand's important. Scoops up the ball. He hand passes the ball. Approaching the goals now. Bonfries pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Rydick really gets onto this one. Dishes it off by hand. Boots it. Takes that one strongly. Takes his time as he lines up the goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. Not the most exciting match. No real competition between the teams. Disappointing.
The Lions couldn't do anything up front. They couldn't honour a lead, couldn't break the lines, didn't try and move the ball quickly, couldn't take a mark. They were bad. They couldn't stop the Power run. Every time Port Adelaide got the ball, they went into their forward line and got points. The Lions got a shellacking. They should be really ashamed of themselves, embarrassed about that performance.
At the end of the match, the scores are Port Adelaide 2, 89 to Brisbane 49. Thanks for joining us as always. It's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon. Howdy and welcome to Saturday afternoon football. Dennis Cometti here, broadcasting live. Wonderful weather for football. There's the bounce. Palms it down nicely. Westhoff went straight through him. McGovern picks it up. The spilled ball is collected. He gathers the loose ball. Has it now. Booted by Xnathanx761's. Shuey got under it. Bumps the pigskin. Takes it well. Jams it on the boot now. He wins the contest. Kicks hurriedly. The bouncing ball is controlled. Dowling heading in. Watch his style. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. 40 metres out. Dowling with a great kick. He sinks his first goal. West Coast won't be so desperate after that goal. Ryder gets the tap. Is in his possession. Ball up in the centre square. Xnathanx761's with the punch. Gathers the ball. With the ball now. Sheed boots it. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Hill puts it on the boot. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Opts for the short kick. He's like he's on a tightrope at the moment. Look at that fancy footwork. The mark spoiled for Ryder. That decision was like taking a bee into a job interview. Not a very good idea. Lecrac in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. 40 metres from home. Going for goal number 1. Lecrac did well then. West Coast get the badly needed goal. The ball bouncing well. Ryder guides it. He's got the footy in his hands. Sweeping handball. No, that's just giving the ball away. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. He steadies now in front of goal. Young going for number 1. He's missed the goal. 2 goals would change the lead in favour of Port Adelaide. It's not the score he was looking for. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Boots it. Caught.
Polek. He's really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. McGovern with a clean pickup. McKenzie has the football. The ball finds its target. Dixon giving away a free. He boots it. He gets it under pressure.
That came off the boot with huge power. Down goes Hill. Jams it on the boot. He's like he's on a tightrope at the moment. Look at that fancy footwork. Athlete passes to no one in particular. Caught. Ebert choosing to play on. The bouncing ball is controlled. Nice drop punt. A solid mark from McGovern.
McGovern's shown a lot of character with his recent performances. He slams that on the boot. He marks the ball. Sheed kicks it. Shuey takes the mark. He slams that on the boot. It's a mark. Lining it up with the goal now.
Line and out of play. Thrown in majestically. Ryder aims for his man on the ground. Gets the kick off as he's taken down by Lysette. Chips it down towards half forward. Catch by Westhoff. Westhoff takes aim for goals. Westhoff scores with a beautiful kick. Port Adelaide is down by less than a kick. Here's the bounce. Xnathanx761's wasn't even close to that tap, and he'd be crazy to think that type of effort will win any time soon. He collects the loose ball. Sneaks the ball away in time. Dixon passes. Bonfries kicks. What was that? The ball goes out of bounds. Puts boot to ball. Butler claims the ball.
Butler can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. That's an elite skill, handballing when being tackled. He kicks the ball. Ebert claims the ball, sending it on its way. He grabs it.
Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Good drop punt by Westhoff. It's Edward Scissorhands. The ball goes out of bounds. The umpire will throw it in. The ruckman vying for the better position. Hit by Xnathanx761's. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. The umpire telling him to play on now. The mark is taken by Bartlett. There's a vast chasm between him and the goals ahead. The 45-degree shot is not too hard. He just has to keep his cool. Hands like dinner plates. Choose to kick it. It was all his.
Maston can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. Darling gets the interception on the bounce. Darling with the shot. Austin with a strong mark. He plays on. He kicks the ball.
Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Marston a long way out. Kicked by Pittard. He wins the contest. A taunt from Bartlett. Young enjoying a height advantage. Squeezes on a handball. McKenzie hand passes it back from McGovern. Gathered by Lysette. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Omsch kicks it out of the congestion. Caught by Shepherd.
Shepherd, he's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love. Great hands. Sending it on its way. The ball is scooped up. He lays off the pass. Lysette giving away a free.
Kicks it. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Opportunity for Young. An important kick for the lead. A great effort. Dixon just gauging which way that wind was blowing. 20 metres from home. You know what they say, this is the impossible angle. Shot at goal by Dixon. Pinpoint accuracy from Dixon. Well, they nailed that badly needed goal. Can they shift momentum back in their favour?
Dixon has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square.
Naitanui may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. Gray boots it. Gray scoops up the ball, and the ball goes out of play. We'll get a ball in. A good hit out there. Pittard scoops up the ball. He's got a hold of that one.
Pick up by Young. Big man does nicely. Good drop punt by Naitanui. A solid mark from Chi. A lovely drop punt. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Omsch kicks hard along the boundary line. Catch by Pittard. Puts boot to ball. That was all Wellingham.
Wellingham got a really good footballing brain. Sending it on its way. She takes a contested mark. Puts boot to ball. Good mark.
Marston puts it on the boot. Naitanui catches, perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines the shot up. Bumps the pigskin. Levick marks. He plays on. He steers it out of the defensive 50. Nice hands. 50 metres out. Well, if you could hand-pick a position, this is it. Straight in front of the goals. She scores with a beautiful kick. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. Rydick onto the ball. Nice bit of power there. Ball over the boundary line. The umpire will launch it in from the boundary. The ruckman vying for the better position. Huge leap. Approaching the goals now. Austin has the ball, finding the running player. Can he do it? He picks up the loose ball. The ball in the hands of Atley. Impey with the ball. He's racking up possessions. Hits the running man. Unfortunately placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Pollock finds his man on the move. Atley boots it out on the full. No good tackling him there, mate. There's nothing to damage. High tackle. He has space for an easy mark. Naitanui gets the hurry up. Lysette got under it.
Lysette is a great overhead mark, but anything below his knees and he struggles to get down for. If he can add that to his game, he's going to go up another level. He's approaching the goals now.
Westhoff sinks the long kick. Would Adelaide get the badly needed goal? The Power are in front. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce is dead straight. Ryder gets onto the ball, sneaks the ball away in time. Hartlett with no time to delay with that kick. The ball in the hands of Floby is in his possession. Kicks hurriedly. Kicking to steal the lead. Goal! The Eagles steal back the lead. The bounce. Tapped by Ryder. Boak on the ball at the moment. A good mark under the circumstances.
Hearn. He's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. Ebert with the catch. He gets boot to the ball. Plenty of space for a very easy mark. Monfries lines up. Hearn puts his boot on it. Yo catches it.
Yo sends one up towards the wing. Ebert looking like a Manchester United player. The ball picked up. He has the ball in the hands of Bayman. Pressure didn't faze him. Kicks as cool as the other side of the pillar. Schofield directing the play, sends it outside the 50. Hastily kicked. The contest, no match for him. Kicked by McGovern. Great mark under pressure. Run control to Major Tom. Solid catch.
Impey's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. Boak, he's going to hear about that one later.
A chance for both teams to set up as the ball crosses the line. 1 quarter down and 3 to go. Plenty of football still to be played. The scores at West Coast 24, Port Adelaide 19.
West Coast can consider themselves lucky.
The second quarter begins.
Winners don't wait for chances, they take them.
Ryder wins the tap. Terrible timing by Nat Nui. Jams it on the boot now. Impey marks it. Chips it down towards half forward. Dio gets the upper hand. He kicks with power. Great mark under pressure.
Butler really wears his heart on his sleeve. Atley gathers it, passes by hand. What a crunch. He gathers up the intercepted ball, passes by hand.
Bumps the pigskin. He spent that one before he had it. Handballs from the tackle. Monfries clearly doesn't get enough attention. The Power add one to their tally. Monfries getting his first right there. Well, they got that badly needed goal. Can they build on this? The ball is bounced. Nat Nui directs it down. A favourable bounce. The loose ball scooped up. Handballs to the running man. Eamon picks it up. Moves it quickly by hand. He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. And it's close to goal as the ball goes over the boundary line. Umpire throws the ball in. Nat Nui gets the tap. Controlled by Westhoff. Ebert on the ball at the moment. Hearn will get the free for throwing. Sends it on its way. Takes it well. He steadies now in front of goal. Drake drives the ball towards goal. And the ball goes sailing out of bounds. Jams it on the boot now. Westhoff tries his luck with a shot at goal. Gives it to Willingham. He just can't get out of the action. Lovely hand pass hits the man. Gray takes him down, but the kick is away. McGovern throws the ball. Free kick. Richo, what are his chances from here?
The angle is pretty tough, Dennis. I'm not sure he can do it.
45 metres out. Gray with a 45-degree angle in front of him. That's 2 in a row for the Power. The Power by 7 points.
Gray can be forced onto any side and he's still just as competent.
The replay capturing everyone's attention. What a goal. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce is dead straight. Guided down nicely by Ryder. Eamon with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Gives it to Westhoff. She's running hot, Richo.
Yes, he's giving 100% right now.
It's like he has the ball on a string. Port Adelaide have scored the last 3 goals. Port Adelaide lead West Coast 37-24. Interception. Boak puts it on the boot. The ball mopped up. He has the ball. Dixon threading the needle right there. The loose ball picked up by Ryder. Pressure didn't faze him. Kicks as cool as the other side of the pillar. Score for Port Adelaide. Port Adelaide lead the Eagles 43-24. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce.
Ryder can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. Polek dishes it off to the running man. Boak dodging his dreams. Head down, going for goal. Boak has a kick.
Play on, he gets the ball. Has clearly been shopping at Clangers or us. Drake gets the mark without contest. Goal for Gray. That's number 2. This one gives them an even bigger lead. That's 5 in a row for the Power. The Power in front. And there's the bounce.
Ryder has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. Hartlett kicks the ball. Mackenzie gets the loose ball. Good hand skills there. Young heading for goal.
Dixon thumps the ball for goal. Richard, help me out here. What was he thinking?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I would have expected him to nail that. Might have to kick it to himself. Shuey picks it up. It'll be a free kick against Westhoff. Jams it on the boot. Solid catch. Butler kicks it. Great mark. A lovely drop punt. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark, minus the peg.
Hill is just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. Impey takes a contested mark. He slams that on the boot. He gets it under pressure.
Ebert gets a less than pretty drop punt away. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Dio sends one up towards the wing. Kicks it. Lysette gathers it. Ball up call. Guided by that Nui. He runs into the goal. Ebert going for number 1. He picks up the loose ball. Westhoff with the bump. Quick hands find the running player. Booted by Young. Lucky bounce collected. Scoops up the bouncing ball. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. Eamon in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. Kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. Eamon launches one towards goal. Looks like he panicked there. Lucky bounce collected. Unfortunately placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. The Power with a healthy gap on the scoreboard, leading West Coast 51-24. I would have expected him to nail that.
Schofield is a pretty decent kick of the footy, but you can always be better. Butler has his mark spoiled. McGovern just hoping for the best. He boots it. He claims the ball. Hill slams the ball to his boot. Polek just wanted it more then. He hand passes it.
Nice torpedo, Ebert. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. McGovern lobs the pass. Squeezes out a handball. Gets a handball away towards the man on the run. Dixon doesn't waste that opportunity. Lysette couldn't hang on to that one. Bounces favourably for Eo. Intercepted by Monfries. The ball gets dropped as the tackle is made. With the ball now. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Handball finds Hearn. Manages to get a hand to it. lot of jostling as the boundary umpire puts the ball back into play. Dio on the ball at the moment. Pollock comes in like a wrecking ball. Jams it on the boot. Hill takes an uncontested mark. Strong mark. Lecrac a long way out. Rydick with the catch. Rydick sends one up towards the wing. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Chips it down towards half forward. Great mark under pressure. Impey sends one up towards the wing. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
The Power haven't taken many inside 50 forward marks, and their ability to nail goals on the run is what's keeping them in front of the Eagles. Impey being penalised there. Hill with the kick. Naitanui catches it.
Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. She claims the ball. Looks like he panicked there. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Into the path of Lecrac. Dowling catches it. Good as this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. Going for goal number 2. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough? The Eagles have still a chance, given that this season we've seen teams blow more leads than Inspector Clouseau.
The Eagles need to play on at all costs now and start getting some more running goals on the board.
Dixon just gauging which way that wind is blowing. Richo, you followed his career for a while. Could he kick this?
Not much of an angle, should be an almost certain goal.
40 metres out. The Power starting to exert some dominance over West Coast with the lead of 57 to 30. Rydick wins the tap. Terrible timing by Naitanui. Gets boot to high. Pick up by Eo. Butler comes away with the ball. She's running hot, Richo.
He has been outstanding all match, Den.
He gets another possession. Ebert knocks it through for a point. The Power by 28. Disappointing kick there. Schofield waiting for the man to free up. McGovern claims the ball. He receives the handball. The loose ball scooped up with the ball now. Has it now. He controls the bouncing ball. Westhoff is an absolute leather magnet. And for those who think there's no such thing, spare a thought for my wife and my walk. Hearn slams it on the boot. Takes that one strongly, perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. A low kick from Bayman. Somehow found more room on the boundary than Wayne Harms. McGovern with the pass. Schofield has seen plenty of the footy. He brings it out of the pack. Hearn claims the ball.
Hearn is one of the cleanest marks of the football in the game. Strong mark there. Butler slams the ball to his boot. That's a nice strong mark.
Nice drop punt. Great grab. Vogt decides to play on. Dio takes the mark. Kicks it. A solid mark from Hearn. Sends it on its way. Takes that one strongly.
Ebert is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. Ryder really forced to earn that mark. He steadies now in front of goal. He boots it.
Lay on.
There'll be a ball up close to goal. Naitanui with the hit. The spilled ball is collected. Intercepted by Lysette. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Vogt thumps the ball for goal. That's 2 in a row for the Power. Port Adelaide lead the Eagles. Naitanui taps, takes possession, intercept by Ryder. Oh, he's given that Torp an almighty thump. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Bonfries with his head down, running for home. Hearn takes off as the tackler hits the ground. Shuey is able to grab it on the half volley. Heyman boots it. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Westhoff looking for another goal here. Lucky bounce collected. McKenzie with another possession. He passes just before he's taken down by McGovern. Lysette chucks the ball away. Play on is the call. Schofield kicks it forward. Dio takes the mark. The siren sounds, and that's the end of the second term. The score's the Power 64 to the Eagles 30.
If they're to get back into this match, the Eagles, they'll need to move some of their A-grade midfielders into the middle to win some more clearances.
We'll have a look at the stats.
The huge difference in score is not...
Looks like the players are ready for this. Let's get started.
Do not let what you can do interfere with what you can do.
Westhoff gets a hard bump from McGovern. Handball short. Rydick has his head down now.
Play on.
Bonfries takes a shot at goal. And they like it behind the goals. He likes it. Goal! The Power with a handy break, leading West Coast 70 to 30. The Ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce.
Ryder, he's just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. He slams that on the boot. A clean pickup. He's intercepted it. Monfries gains possession.
It'll be a ball up. Nat knew he got the hit out. McGovern controls. Handballs from the tackle. Dio with the football. Gets boot to high. Hill with an easy mark.
West Coast have taken plenty of marks, but they haven't converted enough into goals. That's why they find themselves trailing. Ryder marks it. He gets boot to the ball. He grabs it and decides to play it on. Puts boot to ball. Young handballs it. Westhoff gives it back. His approach looks good. Young goes for goal. The Power get the goal.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Tapped by Ryder. Lucky bounce collected. Schofield with the running catch. Westhoff eyes on the player, not the ball. And that torp has gone supernova. Great mark under pressure. Handballs to the running man. Dixon has had plenty of it, Richo.
You're right, Dennis. He's an absolute ball magnet.
It's not the score he was looking for. The opposition forgot about him, and he takes the easy mark. With the quick hands. It's like he has the ball on a string. Pittard kicks it. Eamon collects it. Looks like he panicked there.
Let's play on.
Dixon with the goal. He's giving it all he's got this match. That's number 3.
Port Adelaide for taking their time and looking for the safe marking option in the forward line. Most of their goal production is coming from set shots, and it's paying off for them.
Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines the shot up. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. 35 metres out. A pretty safe bet from this position. Disappointing kick there.
Mackenzie, he's really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. Boat giving away a free. Sending it on its way. It takes a strong mark.
Works it across the ground. Gathers the ball. Gains possession. Athlete has the ball. And he's heading for home. He just can't get out of the action. Nice interception. Nice torpedo, Ebert. A nice uncontested mark for Willingham. Get some power behind that one. Caught. Lining up the goal now. He's a long way from home, but he's a chance. You'd back him from this position. 50 metres out. Well, if you could hand pick a position, this is it. Straight in front of the goals. Simply outplayed the opposition there. He's got the football now, slams it on the boot, and the mark will be paid. He'll need his Saturday or Sunday best from here. It's an understatement to say they really need this one. Petrie has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. The Eagles get a goal. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. A dead straight bounce. Xnathanx didn't even get close to that tap. He has the ball, dishes it off by hand. Able to grab it on the half volley. He steadies now in front of goal. Westhoff on the borderline of his range. Almost in the bag from this position, you would think. He like that one again. It was a shocker off the boot. And the ball goes over the boundary line, close to goal. Jams it on the boot now. The contest, no match for him.
Shepherd got a really good footballing brain. Ebert with good strong hands. That's a mark. He boots it. Pittard takes a contested mark. Puts boot to ball.
The Rass picks it up. Westhoff with the football is in his possession. And that ball is out of bounds. The ball has been thrown in. Xnathanx with the mighty fist. The ball mopped up, dishes it off by hand. That was a gutsy effort. He picks up the loose ball. He's got the footy in his hands. Ebert comes away with the ball. He's had lots of touches this match. Jonas with a wobbly kick. The ball crosses the line. The umpire will throw it in. Both ruckmen standing their ground. Big leap. Ebert with the football. Lysette gains possession through the interception. No, that's just giving the ball away. Tackle, but gets the handball off. He grabs it on the run. That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back. Port Adelaide by 9 goals. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Effective hit out there. The Rass onto the ball. The umpire says, give it to me. Xnathanx nicely outclassing Grider. A favourable bounce. Craig had got to give it off. Choose to kick it. That was all Maston.
Where's his... Xnathanx with the kick. Petrie up and over. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Let's hope he's got his kicking boot on. Hit the post. That's a behind.
Disappointing kick there. He opts to play on with the ball. Boots it. Ebert working like a bricklayer who gets paid by the row. Xnathanx wins the marking contest.
Xnathanx's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. Puts boot to ball. Pittard with the catch. Passes by hand.
Certainly that was not a hand pass. The umpire thinks the same and awards the free. Surely that wasn't the plan, Richo.
That's just a waste of a kick there.
Nice interception. He gets his hands on the footy. Boat running in, about to kick. Finding the running player. He gathers the loose ball. He hand passes the ball. Ryder throws it, clear as day. Kicked by McKenzie. He gathers the loose ball. Picked up under pressure. Yeo onto the ball. Timely handball. He has clearly been shopping at Clangers or us. And it's close to goal as the ball goes over the boundary line. And the ball crosses over the boundary. Butler setting up the play, sends it out of the defensive 50. Gio kicks the ball out of the 50. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. Montre's praise to the gods of football. Perfect timing from Schofield. Choose to kick it. Marked by Shepherd.
Shepherd needs to work on his vertical leap because at times he can be found wanting when he's leaping for the ball. He marks the ball. Young lines up. Young kicks for goal. It's going only at the back.
That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Catch by Chi. Choose to kick it. Nice mark there. Shuey kicks it. Caught by Boak.
The Power have just been so dominant in the marking contests and it's given them the perfect platform to kick a winning score. Westhoff kicks it. That's a mark. He steadies now in front of goal. Dixon kicks for goal. Score for Port Adelaide.
The ruckman conscious of where their teammates are. They wait for the bounce. Ryder taps it. He's got the footy in his hands. They set heading in. Watch his style. Boak just told him to turn his head and cough. Levy puts the ball in the hands of fate. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. The ball is on the ground and it's picked up by Atlee. She's running hot, Richo. Shuey catches it. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Butler over the top.
No questioning whether West Coast can take a mark. I think everyone has seen enough cheap marks taken out there. The Eagles need to start kicking more direct for goal. Shepherd with the kick. Maston with a strong mark. Maston has given away a free kick.
Good drop punt by Hodge. I guess it was worth a go. He handballs it. Hands it out to open space. He's racking up possessions. And the mark will be paid. Westhoff a long way out. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. All eyes are watching. Drifts wide to go through to the behind. The Power leads by 61. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Schofield to bring it in. Nice contested mark by Pinner. Nice drop punt. Hearn catches it.
Hearn is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Puts boot to ball. Barras takes the mark. Pittard takes the opportunity. Sheed finds the pass. Ryder tries to tackle and fails.
Here's a long kick. Westhoff caught off guard by Barras. Pittard lays a hard tackle and forces the ball to spill out. Projectile dysfunction, serious problem. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. Then clearing it out of defense. Marked by Pollard. He steadies now in front of goal. Testing shot outside the 50. Dixon was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. 20 metres from home. A set shot on a 30-degree angle.
Dixon has the ability, I think, to be a 20 to 30 a goal season player.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. He receives the handball. Boak looking to make them pay for that turnover. And the mark will be paid. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. 30 metres out. Now this shouldn't be too hard for Dixon. Here he is going for goal number 7. Port Adelaide with a healthy gap on the scoreboard, leading the Eagles 105 to 37. We'll be disappointed with that effort. Marked by Westhoff. What do you think, Richard? Can he make this one?
He'll need a bigger kick than he has from here.
Plenty of shots are spoiled at the last moment by efforts to add just those few more metres. Put Adelaide in front. A good third quarter. What do you think, Richard?
Well, they're still in it, but they need something to ignite them in this last quarter. They can't expect their opposition to hand it to them.
Disappointing kick there. Richo, how well are these teams performing?
The stats show that both teams are practically kick for kick, with neither willing to let the other have a kicking advantage. West Coast and the Power are very level on the possession count, which reflects the evenness of this contest.
Insightful, Richo. Last quarter, here we go.
Push yourself again and again. Don't give an inch until the final siren sounds.
Westhoff sends it out to space. Wow, what a hit. Reminiscent of young, lethal Lee Matthews. Behind posts should be cowering in fear. Nathanxsiwix feeds it wide. Catch by Lysette.
Look, the Eagles haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure that's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way. That's an elite skill handballing when being tackled. Maston giving away a free. Pomsch kicked it.
The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. Who was that to? Bonfries demanded his lead be honoured by Bayman. Hearn with the hand pass. Vogt swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. Like the song says, don't you just need someone to shove? Jams it on the boot. Sheed with the mark.
Sheed. He's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. Hill gets the mark without contest. Puts boot to ball. He gets the upper hand. Yo, getting some power behind that one. Sheed with the mark.
Boots it, and the mark will be paid. Shuey boots it. Caught. With the quick hands. Athlete unable to hold on. Takes possession. Superb handball. Yet another possession. Sends the Sharon on its way. Even enjoying a height advantage, finding the running player. Kicks. Hearn catches it. Low spearing kick. A great effort. Vogt taking aim. Not the easiest of angles, this one. He's taking the shot from about 40 degrees.
Schofield, he's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel. Play on's been called. He kicks it long. Gray claims the ball, lining it up with the goal now. Gray has a kick. It's going. Misses forward behind. Port Adelaide lead.
It's not the score he was looking for. We'll look for a quick option here. A pinpoint pass is the key. Marks. Kick by Shuey. Lysette takes it well. Handball short. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
You're right, Dennis. I've just about run out of things to say about his performance. I'm just going to watch and enjoy this display.
Nathanxsiwix is an absolute leather magnet, and for those who think there's no such thing, spare a thought for my wife and my wallet.
Yo has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. He's got a handball away. Sheed has given away a free kick.
Anything that goes that far needs a stewardess. Gio got under it. Goes for distance. He gets above the crowd. Hill hand passes. Something has gone on behind play, and there will be a free kick. Butler gets his mark spoiled. Impey. Handball short. Pittard delivers a nice bump for Shuey. Dishes it off to the running player. Moves it quickly by hand. The loose ball picked up by Jonas. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Pass by Ryder. Boak handing it back now. Rydek with a kick at goal. A goal for Port Adelaide. Port Adelaide have scored the last 3 goals. That could be the final nail in the coffin. Rydek gets the tap. Boak gets the ball. Goes by hand. Gets a handball away. Has it now. Kicked by Monfries. Bounces favourably for Young. She's running hot, Richo.
He seems to always be in the contest, Dennis.
That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back.
Shepherd, he's not the biggest threat on the field, but he can make his opponent accountable, and he requires a watchful eye at times. Ebert gets the catch. Oh, the kick's going astray there.
In the back.
No doubt about it, he was pushed.
Bring it back.
Mackenzie puts his boot on it. Shuey, with beautiful hands above the head, he really is a great target to kick to.
Didn't middle that kick, did he, Richo?
That was an absolute shocker.
Opportunity now for Dixon, 40 metres from home. Here he is going for goal number 7. Port Adelaide get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. Dixon is murdering the defence. There's probably a chalk outline in the goal square. This kick puts them further into the lead.
Ryder is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. Puts power behind that kick. The mark will be paid. He boots it. That's a nice, strong mark.
Does he have a realistic chance from here, Richo?
He's a fair way out, Dennis. It'll test him.
65 metres out. Cleanly picked up. He's got the footy in his hands. Quick hands find the running player. Handballs. Natanui Weeby. He soccers it. Butler gets the ball. He's had lots of touches this match. The umpire will give us another ball up. Natanui with the first touch. Pollock slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. Pittard manages to get the handball out of the pack. Approaching the goals now. More about him than me, Richo. Reckon he can bag this one?
Distance is not a problem. It's all about the accuracy.
45 metres out. A set shot on a 45-degree angle. 15 metres out. Goal for Young. They increase their lead. That could be the final nail in the coffin.
Port Adelaide forwards are marking everything and converting their set shots. It's meant that the Port Adelaide midfielders have had complete faith in their forwards and are using them as the preferred avenue to goal.
Wellingham with the football. The ball is socked. He gains possession. Pittard with a kick out of the pack. Takes control of the bouncing ball. He receives the handball. Ebert is able to squeeze a kick through the pack. Strong mark. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. 30 metres from home. This should prove an easy angle for Dixon. That could be the final nail in the coffin. The ball is bounced. Rydek with first hands to the ball. Takes possession. And over the boundary line she goes. We'll have a throw-in. The ball is returned to play. Natanui gets onto the ball. The bouncing ball is controlled. He's running hot, Richo.
I can't believe it, Dennis. He just keeps surprising us up here in the commentary box.
He's had lots of touches this match. She gets the hand pass. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. Dixon hammers the ball for goal. Out of bounds it goes. Hearn with a perfect drop punt. Pittard grabs that one. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. He picks it up. Mackenzie lobs the pass. Boak intercepts it, lobs the handball. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. Pittard takes a shot. The kick just clears the line for a goal. This kick has extended their lead.
Pittard is just a real slippery customer if you give him any space.
Takes possession, boots it. He collects the loose ball. Westhoff kicks it just in time. Young gains possession through the interception. Mackenzie bumped off the ball. Dixon pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. The Power have scored the last 8 goals. That could be the final nail in the coffin. Ryder gets onto the ball. Gets a handball away. Gives it to Petrie. Darling gets collected by the tackle. He's all alone in the goals. Consolation goals are all they can hope for now. I would have expected him to nail that.
The Power have been so precise with their disposal and with their delivery their forwards have been receiving. It's no wonder West Coast is starting to fall behind. Polek with handball. He kicks it long. He marks the ball.
He wants to play on. He gets a kick out of the pack. Marks. His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. He handballs it. Gets a handball away. Pollock with the hand pass. Heyman takes aim for goals. Goes wide for a behind. With Adelaide nailing the coffin shut. It's not the score he was looking for. Boak with the mark. Did he see a ghost? He boots it from the pack. A mark by Schofield. Puts boot to ball. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Wellingham kicks it. Boak gathers it. He gets tackled as he hands it off. The spilled ball is collected. No one to contest the ball. That's 9 in a row for Port Adelaide. That could be the final nail in the coffin. Ryder guides it. He gets his hands on the footy. With no time to spare, he gets the ball away. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. Natanui gains possession. Yet another possession. Intercept by Boak. Bonfries bumps. Was that a throw? I think it was. Chips it down towards half forward. Able to grab it on the half volley. Westhoff gets it out of the congestion. Bonfries is getting the ball again and again. A goal for the Power. That's number 3. The pressure continues to mount with that goal from Bonfries.
Ryder is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. He gets a fist to it. Lobby hands over the ball. Cripps slams the ball to his boot. Maston getting into position for the kick.
He's a long kick. Takes that one strongly. Adams with the torpedo. Boak cops it up. Lysette intercepts it. He timed the release to perfection. Jonas looking to make them pay for that turnover. Pollock finds his man on the move. It's like he has the ball on a string. Marks.
McGovern, he's quite clean, picking up the ball on the half volley. Shuey claims the ball. He boots it. Great hands. He gets boot to the ball. Kept his composure then. Nice bit of power then. It's a mark.
Played on. Impey kicks it out on the full. It's out of bounds across the boundary on the wing. Sends the Sharon on its way. Has he? Yes, he's paid. Dennis Committee here for this battle between the Swans and the Power. A low crowd really, perhaps reflective of the status of these two teams. With 800 goals and 282 games to his credit, I'm joined now by Matthew Richardson.
Thanks, Dennis. I've been looking forward to this one all week.